you know, the internet is absolute doo-doo around here, so now and then I have to go into my settings, force connect it, and it's horrid. I suggest you do not stream. Here's a pro tip: don't stream if your internet's absolutely dog rubbish, because if you do, then you'll be seeing the end of the stream quicker than you want it to be. I can promise you. I mean, usually I just like, okay, that's it, stream's over, that's it, I'll wait till next time I start bother to stream. But then I'm like, I did say this is going to be a series, and a series isn't like 2 minutes long. So I keep going. Weirdly, I said that. I'm not doing YouTube for fame, I'm just doing it for memories, like when I grow up or something, I can just go back on YouTube and just rewatch some of the streams I've done before, like remember my friend King and all them from when I played Siege and all that. Yep. Here's a exclaimer. If you watch any of my Siege videos, just know they will be swearing in them because the people I play with just swear their heads off, and I do too. I'm controlling myself to make a family-friendly one for the kids. Because when I have kids of my own, or if I show my nephew, I don't want him to see me as a swearing kid. A swearing kid that grew up with swearing. I mean, you should have seen my sister. She was gobby. Oh yeah, we had this girl in my school, right? And I know I probably shouldn't say this because she is a good person. So, Millie, if you ever watch this, don't take this as a bad thing. Just take it as that I'm giving you a heads up. People in school used to call this girl called Millie like a big mouth, or a big gob, as we called her, because like even if she was saying hey to you, she would yell it, and we never knew why. And like, obviously yelling hey is like, okay, it's fine, but apparently that wasn't even her strong yelling voice, if you know what I mean. So I would hate to see what it is when you piss her off. Again, Millie, I'm not making fun of you. I did not come up with this name. This is what people called you in school. And honestly, I was too scared to tell you because I knew you were going to beat the shit out of me. Yeah, deal with it. And I just said the wrong thing. Stupid me. Okay, forget about that whole S word I just said. This is a family-friendly stream. Oh god. Family-friendly stream. Anyway, that's the point. So we just everyone just used to call Millie behind her back like loudmouth. Even her closest friends. It was funny. And so that is the one secret I got told. I can't remember who told me now, but that was the one secret that someone's actually told me. That people call me the loudmouth because of how big of a gob she had. And honestly, I do see why they call her that, because she did used to shout everything. Like, it was like, she said, I love you, it'd be like, she would yell it. Or if she was saying like, hi, she yells it. If she cried, she would yell it. Not joking to you. Like, obviously, she'll like, I don't know how to put it, but she would scream her head off like, ah! And everyone at school would hear it. Believe it or not, every time you get yelled at in school, and they hear you like moaning and make up excuses about crap, trust me, they make fun of you. Literally, I had it done to me. I heard people saying like, oh look at this kid getting told off and all that crap, ha ha ha. And obviously I heard them and I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And obviously when I saw someone else, I laughed my head off as well. There was this kid in school I particularly hated, and his name's Leo. He was an absolute ass. And I'm sorry for my potty mouth, but he was an absolute ass. If he could get me in trouble, he would get me in trouble, no matter what it took. he could have paid someone like 10 quid just to get me in trouble. I'm not even joking you, he would. Makes up lies. And it's funny, you know, because like most of the teachers in my school, and by the way, I'm not going to say the name of it because then I'm going to get shit from their school. But, I mean, people who go to my school already know it anyway, so. But, everyone kept saying that, oh, they believed me, they didn't ask any follow-up questions, and all that, and it's like, alright, good for you, I guess. And then obviously when I told them about that, they had that, like, I told her not to say anything, look. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I just went, oh yeah, and he's like, no, I didn't, it's fine, we took care of it. I was like, oh, okay. Nope, nothing happened. There was this, thing going around, and, it was by this, also, the person who showed me was a girl, and she was off and on nice and mean. I think we didn't become friends as much, but she doesn't pick on me as much as she used to near the end of my time. But basically, she had a picture on her phone of apparently me with a gun in my mouth. Honestly, it's not a joke to really be throwing around. And obviously, I told my head teacher. And the only thing I got out of that was, don't take no notice of them and I'll deal with them. But the problem was, that's the thing I was telling you about before, about like how they didn't believe me and they believed the person, and then they just said, oh shit, you found out and all that. So I thought to myself, like, are you kidding me? So anyway, it went past, obviously it went a few days, that was the last I heard of it. So basically, yeah, my life in school was horrid. But honestly, I think they were just doing that to pass the time at school, because at the very end of school, like at the very, very end, everyone who bullied me was like, yo Dev, you wanna come get a picture of me and all that? And it's like, why would I get a picture of someone who bullied me all the time? But it was funny because like, even girls who wouldn't even dare touch me in school, like even like high-five me or anything, they said they want a picture. So I think during all that time, they wasn't being mean. I think, so what I've heard from like YouTube and all that crap, apparently they only do that if they're jealous of your body, or jealous how you look or how you sound or something. So that's what I told myself all the time. And I honestly, I didn't give a one about anyone else. Yes, some people did really piss me off. Sorry for my potty mouth again, but some people really did get me annoyed, and obviously I did tattletale, because obviously I don't want to deal with this. Like, this is like a stressful time for like a 15-year-old. You need to focus on GCSEs and all that instead of getting bullied. I mean, there's 3 reasons you get bullies, and I want you kids to remember this. And next time someone bullies you, just say this in front of everyone. I mean, yes, you might get a punch from it, but at least everyone will finally realise why they bully. Right, so there's 3 reasons. 1, he gets bullied he gets like beat up at home or something, and his family members don't like him. That's reason number 1. 2, he has a small pee-pee. If you're old enough to know what that means, then you can use it, but if you don't know what it means, don't bother saying it. You have a small pee-pee, and you don't like to think about it, so you just take your anger out on other people. And the other thing was, during, he just has no life, and he's so conscious about making friends, he thinks the only way to get friends is by hurting people and bullying people. You say that one of them to your bully, they might punch you, yes, but at least they'll know that you know. At least they'll know that you know why they do it. Because one of them is right, trust me. And I'm pretty sure it's the second one, because literally, it's funny because they always say like, oh, I have the biggest PP and all that crap. And like, And you know what's funny? I've had a girl come up to me. She's never dated me, she's never seen my PP. And she's gone out with my friend, never seen his PP either, by the way. She's like, oh, she said, my friend, your PP is small. And she would look at me, she's like, your PP is big. She didn't say PP, she said something else, but just for friendly reasons, I'm gonna say PP. So, ooh, obsidian, hell yeah. So I was like, alright, you not see it, but I'm taking the compliment. So I did, I took the compliment. I was like, sick, nice, that's how you, you know, thingy. So, later on that day, my friend's come to me, like, hey yo, what can you talk to you about? I was like, oh nothing, just how my PP was giant. I was like, what? And I was like, yep. I was like, oh shit, I said her name. But anyway, yeah. But still, like I said, she just, I don't know why, I don't know what wrong with the conversation. I think it just popped into her head and she was like, okay, I'm just gonna say it, screw it. And yeah, and I was like, why? What? Oh, green bed, my bed. Sorry. That's my bed. And I have to have my bed, I'm sorry. So yeah. Oh, there's another one! Gimme! Damn it, it's the wrong colour. Okay. I don't know what the point was this. I don't know the village that well, it's a bit confusing. I will take these buttons. Anything behind this, or is this just a blasphemous for no reason with buttons on it? Blasphemous for no buttons on it for some reason. Alright, so yeah. But basically, yeah, that's basically how it went. And I was so confused. Because I was like, why would you just say this? Like I said, it came from nowhere. She just said it. It came from nowhere. No one prompted her to say it, or anything. It just came right out. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, for a second, yes, I did take pride in enjoying it. A girl said I had a big peepee. And then at the same time, I do have a number still. And it's funny, because she always had a Nokia phone. She never had like an iPhone like I did. She always had a Nokia phone, like a tiny little Nokia, but like you would use in Rainbow Six Siege for C4. All 6 players will know that it means. She always had that kind of phone, and me and my friend was always skeptical about it. It's like, why would she just have that phone? Like, she is like really tall, as long as she has done a few things in her life which I think she might regret. I'm not gonna say that on stream, but she did stuff, and it was strange. So yeah. But anyway, so obviously, yeah. Oh, here's a story, by the way. So one day I was walking home, right, and I had my AirPods in, just listening to my music, walking past, hands in my pocket, held up, nothing, right. Then the next minute, I just see a fucking bike come past, punch me in the back of my head, and bike off like a pussy. I'm like, what the fuck? Yes, and I know I'm swearing, and you know what, this isn't a family friendly stream now, because I'm talking about my situations I had during life, so screw it. But still, so yeah, so I had that during my life, and I was like, what the f... I did nothing, I was just walking home, casually, just nothing happened, just walking. And like I said, I get punched in the side of my head, I'm like, what the was that for? So I called Mum because she said if you ever get hit or something, call me so I can call the police. And obviously, it's funny how many times we had to call the fucking police on people. Like, I'm pretty sure the police got called on someone for throwing rocks at a window and breaking it and paying to get it fixed. This one was like literally jumping onto my mum's boyfriend's van. And honestly, mum's boyfriend van, ha ha ha, he deserves it. But still, like, we had to call the police for him to pay for it. And he knows who it is, so if you're watching this, you know who you are. And to this day, apparently he still didn't even pay it back. He just, you know, did what he did. But yeah, it was funny. I laughed. because finally someone from my school paid for some technically for me. I was like, hell yeah. That was technically revenge in my book. I'm taking that. So yeah, so now every time I've seen him, I always went to him and I was like, hey, you got my money, you got my mom's boyfriend's money yet? And he got so pissed, he was like, shut up. I'm like, you can't tell me shit, you only broke my my boyfriend's car. So yeah, I just took the piss out of him for that. It was funny. And then one day we did get an envelope in the mail with like all the money, so I couldn't say anymore. But guess what? I still did! And it was fun. And I took pride in it. I took really good pride in it. I could have gone from a stream to a ranting on about my life. I don't care. Okay. Temple! Temple. Get away, bunny. Alright, is vibration off? Because I usually got like a vibration when I jumped off the edge and nearly died. I don't. But yeah, don't jump on the pressure plate. I am. Anything here? This is mine. Jeez, if you're watching this is my horse armor. You can have the gold. Should I take the string? I can make a bow and arrow with it. But I have no space. Damn it, I really wish you could make some to put your stuff in. You can make it a backpack or something. Just like show your backpack in. Yeah. Don't need this. Maybe I can just get what I need. What the f- Oh, screw you, pressure plate, screw you. I'm taking the TNT, by the way, so I'm going to have to put some else in the chest, too. You know how to deal with it when I get to this one. Eee. What's the book? It is Projectile Protection. You know what? I will take the book, but I'm not taking it for the fun. Oh, by the way, here's a life lesson for you. If you're ever at one of these temples, yeah, you have to put TNT underneath. Yes, I have no space for it, and you know what? Screw the potato. I have tons of bread, and we'll always have tons of bread. Right, now the problem is, how do I get out? I don't know how to get out. I probably should have thought this through. Darn it! I hate it when I don't think things through. You know, that's a fun thought. What shouldn't I have? Or what don't I want? Let's be exact. I do need a stone pick, but at the same time, I'm son of a bitch. Where did I come? I come from here. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, by the way, that's all trash down there, so I don't get it. Alright. The fuck? Oh. I swear I was in the corner, you lying cheeky bitch. Okay. Let's go. It's funny, I have all this shit. The shizzle. I have all this shizzle. And yeah, I'm still bored. I mean, I have emeralds. Oh, finally, one of them nether things. I haven't seen one of these for a bit. I don't get what you're meant to do with this. Is crying never? Get some more. Oh, nice. Enchanted armor. Oh, hell yeah. Aqua, feather falling, blast protection. I can need the helmet. Other than that, I'm not that bothered. Just say, put a helmet on, you can have that back. Darn it, I want that back. Gimme. I do want this, but I don't think my pickaxe can mine it. No, I think you need diamond for it. Can I just say, by the way, this is a full nether bottle. all you have to do, you connect. I mean, I don't think these crying never things will work actually. But yeah, this is one of the new things. If you mine out all the way, you'll see that it's more than just this. It's just a sense I built upon it. It's like never white. But yeah. So, but that's that. If I see one of them, I don't know what it does though. I really need to like read some stuff or go on YouTube just sort of like, what does this do? What does that do? Cause I have no clue. I have no clue. Ah. Okay, how long was that other stream? And then how long has this stream been going on? So I know how long I've been. Shoot, this. Okay, it's definitely not going for a minute. You liar. It's been going for 20 minutes, and I think the other one for 20 minutes. So go 20 more minutes. Then we can call that a session. I mean, technically, if I could stop it right now, and that would be a decent video. I mean, 10 minutes like an ad revenue vid. So, I could be done, and I can go home. I think all them glowing things you see is either lava patches or some more of those things. But I have enough now to make my own portal at home, so. You know how I said we wasn't close to going to the Nether? And we're still not close, don't get me wrong, we're still not close. But we're closer. We have the Nether portal, we just haven't got the materials to go through and survive. Oh, by the way, we're not going to do the Wither. Well, we might if we get one more person, but if we don't, we're not doing the Wither. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Wither's not a boss. It's a boss you build. It's not a pre-spawned boss like the End Dragon or anything. So we're not going to do the Wither unless all three of us, or if I get one more person and they want to do it. We'll see if they want to do it, we can do it. If they don't, then we don't. But like I said, the Wither boss, you have to make it with soul sand and heads. You can't. It's not a spawned beast like the End Dragon. I don't know what you meant to do with the Ender Dragon egg. Can someone explain? I mean, from what I understand, you just put it as a trophy. That's a bit boring. I want to use it for like, maybe you can like hatch an Ender Dragon baby or something, like you can make it your own and you can ride it. That would be sick. Mojang, if you're watching this, get on it. I want a flying dragon. You can actually use the saddle for something more than just a horse. Make it like Ark. Give me a dragon. I want a dragon that can free fireballs. I want to see it grow every like minute. Honestly though, I actually do. Who are you? It's a little kitty. I want you to be mine, but I have no fish for you. And I haven't got a fishing rod either. Have I looted this? I don't know, but the doors are closed, so I'm taking it as a no. I really don't know what the searching pattern is for this village. Like how do I search this? Is this a house? Here's the fountain. I know it's a fountain, that's the problem. And if I know it's a fountain, let me in your house. Oh, for God's sake, this is gonna take forever to search. Is it worth it? Depends. If there's emeralds in here, or if there's diamonds, hell yeah. If there's not, then no, it's definitely not worth it, don't bother. Yeah. Yay, did it. I try not to read these kind of videos because they're so big and I don't know where I've been. That's why I usually leave the door open too. Oh, meow yourself. Villagers. I've never actually right-clicked a villager in this game yet because I don't really bother with it. I don't want to bother with it. Did I pick it up? Because there's nothing to go like I used to. Mojang, what the fuck have you done to this game? You've made it even broken. It's brokener than usual. Rubbish. Hello, hello, hello. It's a black city. Aha, there's what I'm looking for. That's depressing. If anyone asks, that's depressing. I literally live in the chest is like just the same because of you. What the fuck? What kind of chest is that? Even this chest is better than this cloth. Oh wait, where the hell? I didn't break that, did I? Did I break that? I didn't break that one too. What the? Is someone else here? What? Wait, maybe I did loot this then, because it's like, oh, here's all the buttons. I didn't break them buttons. Oh, I've already been hit. I just didn't loot everything. That would be why. I get it. That would be why there is only a pickaxe in the. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'll explain why there's only a pickaxe in the chest. Alright, well, which way we're facing? Okay, we need to go this way. Wait, why is my map not, like, tracking? Mojang, what the fuck have you done to this game? Why won't it track? This should track, like, this should, like, make the map bigger. What the fuck? Mojang, what the hell? What have you done? I should really go home. Put all this stuff in a chest. But saying that, it's more fun to just hold onto it. It makes you feel like you're valuable. I mean, I have 5 emeralds. 5 emeralds and 19 TNT. Just saying, who has that on the first fucking day? I don't know why. I like gossiping about like school and all that crap. So you know what? I'm gonna keep doing it because it's fun. Right, what else could I tell a story about school? Trying to think of some juicy ones. Alright, here we go. So, we had a day before we actually broke up for Christmas, I think it was. The day before... Oh, no, actually. No, this was the day before we actually broke up from school completely. Like, because of the coronavirus and all that. Oh, so villages, I ain't going nowhere close to that. You can track them home. F that. Nope. No. I don't want to deal with them. Oh, it's peaceful. They shouldn't be on. What am I doing? Why am I going close? Oh, yeah, it's peaceful. That's why. They're technically considered as mobs. There's an iron golem in here, I'm pretty sure. That they've trapped for some reason. They're French people. Oh, by the way, I think I can actually tame these now. Which is strange. I mean, how the hell do you tame someone that's trying to kill you? It's impossible. And where's the entrance? It's here, but it's like weird. Right, there's a chest up here. I know there is. Where's the chest? Oh, it's because there's more floors. That's why. There's a chest. Bottle of experience. I'm not bothering with it, to be honest with you. I'm not. It's experience. I could care less about experience. Okay, if they have this, it should be a diving platform, right? No, but you don't screw it. Whee! Right, they also have a little tiny shit, like a little hut over here. What the hell? I thought this is where they used to get the golem in. I'm not joking, there is a golem. There was a golem that they used to have trapped. Oh, by the way, if you guys have any information about the new, like, them nether portal structures, please let me know. Because I don't know. Go away, chickens, before I kill you. Because I don't know. And the only reason I don't know is because I haven't really been liking Minecraft at the minute. Maybe just because of when it first updated, I was like, yes, finally it's updated. I can finally do the new Nether update. And I was like so excited. And like the first 2 minutes of actually being on, black screen. Nope, you're not playing. So I'm like, okay. Try it again. Black screen, blue screen. Restart my PlayStation. Try it again. Guess what? Blue screen. So I actually erased all data, not erased all data, I cleaned my engine, I think that's what it's called, and it basically just means all the starting engines, it should have cleaned them, so it has a likely success of starting. Oh, for God's sake. You know, I wasn't going to use this because I really wanted to use this for food. So let me come out of peaceful. But I can spare a few. I really can't. The thing is though, I have been across a few farms I could have farmed more in, but I just can't be bothered to. I'm lazy. Oh, back to that story I was telling you. So, this boy, the Leo kid I was talking about earlier, he and someone else did something they should have. I can't remember what it was. I think they smoked. Oh yeah, by the way, the school I went to, there was a lot of smokers. Like, so many. It was horrendous. And vapors. It was mostly vapors and smoking. Vape they usually did in school. Smoking they did at this bus stop, like right outside the school. It's funny because we even had a teacher on that corner, and they didn't do nothing. And the thing is, though, you might just think, oh, they're at school now, they can't do anything. Yeah, but you're still wearing the school uniform. That's a bad representative. They're just letting people smoke with a teacher literally standing there too. Anyway, so they did some, like I said, I think it was smoking. I could be wrong. And they came in, and the rule was if you did anything bad, you'd be kicked out for the very last day. So this was the second to last day. And on the last day is when you're gonna have like farm parties, like just celebrate. You weren't gonna do no work or anything. So they wanted to come, but they wanted to make mischief, so they did what they did. They were told they're not allowed to come in tomorrow. So they didn't. Well, they did. And then one of the staff members actually came and grabbed them and said, "You shouldn't be in here. We told you weren't allowed back in school." And obviously, then he came back into the classroom, grabbed all the stuff, and left. And at that time, I was laughing my head off. I was like, finally, like, calmness came back to them, like, finally, something good happens to me, so bad happens to them. I felt happy. And obviously, they had that very pissed look on their face. Oh, and then I did the most stupidest thing, and I was like, bye, Felicia. I literally said that right, I like, yelled it in the class. And the teacher, he's like, what the hell, why? Why would you do that? Like, he had a laughing face. I'm like, ha ha ha, funny. And everyone laughed in my class, and I was like, yes, I made someone laugh. Literally, that was the whole just to make people laugh. What's this? It looks like a cage. Or is this like a meteor? I don't know. It looked like something like surrounding something, and I thought it was surrounding a chest. So anyway, yeah, so I said bye, Felicia, and everyone laughed in their class. The teacher was like, yeah, why? Like, he laughed, like he was like laughing about it, so he wasn't pissed at me. So then also, I don't know if they heard it or not, but I did say when they was leaving the classroom, so I think they did hear it, but they didn't have a reaction. So I left. So everyone left, and then obviously it just went dead silence because that was it. That was it. Literally nothing could happen. So we just played the games before we left school, and actually, believe it or not, I had one day. This was like a few days before we actually had. It was our last day. I ran out of school because I was sick of people just being annoying to me that day. So on lunch, I had my bag and my coat and everything from my classroom. Now, just remember, I didn't usually do this in school, mainly just because we had a teacher. Her name was Miss Alsop, as school regulations. I do know her whole name, but I'm not gonna say it. And we were best friends. We was like very good friends. Like, she was another mother to me. She took care of me. She gave me drinks if I needed it. She gave me food. She gave my friend money if he needed it. She swapped money. She gave me some jobs to do during like break, and I honestly loved it. And she was a librarian. She did all that as a librarian. And obviously, the most exciting thing that I did while I was there is being friends with another person who loved Miss Alsop as much as I did. And I'm not going to say her name, because I don't know if she wants me to, but you know who you are. I can say Cole's name because he has his own YouTube channel and he uses his own name anyway when his friends talk to him, so I'm not bothered about Cole. But my friend, she doesn't have YouTube obviously, so I'm not gonna say a name. But she and me, and Cole, we was like a gang. We loved Miss Allsop. One day, I was scanning. Oh, but by the way, I also like doing book scanning too, which Miss Allsop used to let me do. You should obviously teacher shouldn't let you do that, but she knew it made me happy, so she'd let me, and I loved her for it. And after that as well, so one day I was scanning books, and I think I went to go scan a book, and she had a internet browser out, and it was on, and the way we scan books, it wasn't an application, it was a website, so I could see all the website extensions she opened, and on one of them, I found one that was like, jobs for a librarian, and my heart plummeted, so I called Cole over and I was like, yo Cole, can you come look at this? And I showed him the tab. I eventually clicked on it as well, just to see what she searched, and it was jobs for librarians. And me and Cole's heart raced. So I was like terrified and all that. I asked Miss Allsop, Miss Allsop, you don't have to answer this because I know it's none of my business. These are literally the exact words I said. Miss Allsop, I know it's not none of my business, but I would love to, I just wanted to know, are you looking for another job? But by this, I didn't know she was looking for another job. And she's like, don't know, do you think I'm looking for another job? And I was like, I'm hoping not. So we kept it at that, and then one day, we seen her packing up. This was like a good month or two after I seen that thing. So I seen her packing up, I was like, Miss Allsop, are you clearing out? And she's like, no, I'm packing up ready to move. And she was like, move? And she was like, she like gasped and she stopped, I think. And then she waited a few days, so before we left, she came and was like, now I'm telling you because you two know me the best, and she already told that girl, my friend, the girl. So she called me and Colin one day during like sessions and all that. She told us about the library was closed. She says, you two, since you all the two people, since you, my friend, and Cole, are the people who actually have kept me here all these years. It's because I wanted to see you graduate, she said. And she told us that she actually was looking for a new job and she found one. And the reason her library was closed one day was because she was looking for she was like getting interviewed. So she told us, mainly because obviously she loved us as like her own son, so she told us everything about like how she's got a new job and how she's going, and she told us why she got a new job and everything, which I'm not gonna say because I don't want her to get in trouble. I mean, I don't think she can get in trouble now because she don't work there, but I'm still not gonna say it because it's not my place. But anyway, so she told us why she did find a new job, and she told us because she wanted us to know, and she says, if anyone asks, please try not to tell them, I want to tell them on my own, and blah blah blah. So we didn't say anything, me, my friend Cole, and my friend, the girl who's a friend. I want to find a word for that, that's better than just my friend, that's the girl. And I'm going to say girlfriend, but I don't mean it in a loving way, I meant it as like she's a girl and she's my friend. Right, so my friend girl, we're just going to say that actually, my friend girl, obviously she knew way before, because her mum was actually good friends with Miss Allsop. So, obviously Miss Allsop, and she, after Cole left, she came to me, and she's like, I wanted you to know this before everyone else in the school, because I know you don't like change, and I know you're gonna want time to get processes through your head, and all that. And I was like, yeah, and obviously at that time I was crying because I loved Miss Allsop and I didn't want her to leave. So what happened was, the bell went, so I had to go to my class, so I just gave her a big hug, and then went to class. And obviously you're not meant to give hugs to teachers, but Miss Allsop was like a mother to me, so she let us have hugs. then one day, I think I burst into tears in my Princess Trust class, which you know what that is, just like a team building class. And our Princess Trust teacher, Miss Pounder, she's like another person who cares for me a bit. Like, she always took care of me in school. Not as much in this lot, but enough to where it was nice to actually have her company. And her lessons were very chill. Like, we had tea and coffee. We had like coffee and tea and biscuits. We went on trips. It was nice. Little chill session. Obviously, we did do some work still. So we had that chill session. And I think we went outside, and I went outside without permission, just outside the classroom door. And my friend girl, from what I remember, she told Miss Pounder that can I go outside and speak to him for a minute, because I know what's up with him. So Miss Pounder let my friend girl out, and she spoke to me. She was like, "What's wrong? You okay? I know what's probably about. You don't have to worry about it." And obviously I was like, "I know I don't, but I don't want Miss Allsop to leave." And like, at this point I was a bit selfish, if I'm gonna be honest with you, and I didn't mean to be selfish, but I was thinking to myself, I don't want it to go until I leave school. And that was Miss Allsop's plan. But the school wasn't, but she couldn't deal with the school no more, because the school was actually driving her crazy. And I do admit there has been a lot of things that's happened in that school which shouldn't have been happened. So I know I probably shouldn't say this, but I don't think she can get in trouble for it now. So I'm just saying, if she does that, I'm gonna take full responsibility for it. But in this library, we used to have like an L-shaped library. So we used to have like a corridor where we come in, and then we used to have like a little bend where the computer room is. That got turned into another room. I think this was during like a summer break. They actually they built a wall. Obviously Miss Allsop wasn't very happy about that, because she wanted that for her new reading program that she'll start in, which it did go on for a while, this reading program, and obviously I helped. So yeah, but so we just, you know, we talked about it, and after she was actually ill for a week, which was meant to be the last week we would have seen her before she actually left the school. And obviously we didn't see her for that week, so we was a bit upset. But then we actually got a message one day on our Facebook, me, Cole, and my friend girl. We had a message on Facebook, a friend request from Miss Allsop, which was her personal, by the way. It wasn't like her name wasn't just Miss Allsop, it had like her full name and everything. And obviously we talked for a bit on a group chat. We talked about meeting up as well, which we did. We did meet up in a pub called Witherspoons, and we had some tea together. We spoke. So we just spoke for a while. And yeah, we spoke. She explained to us like why it wasn't just because of the quiet room. Like, she actually had complaints that she wanted to get passed on to by the school headmaster, not the year headmaster, the school headmaster. And he never received them because the person she complained to didn't actually deliver the messages. And now I do know who this teacher is, and I'm not happy with him. He was actually one of the persons who actually helped me like be with the new librarian, which, by the way, we had two and I hate them both. And actually one of them was his wife. After I found that out, I did like the teacher's wife, but after I heard what he did to Thingy, it made me think like he just did that so his wife can get the job. because his wife was actually one of the first people on that list. So I thought it was a plan, so I never liked her. And then one of them was that Ray ass. Like so Miss also used to let us eat, and especially my girlfriend, because she had she couldn't eat in the dinner hall, which for reasons I'm not gonna say because it's not my place again. And so she used to have to eat in the library, and Miss also obviously allowed it because Miss also cared for her and all that. And then she did it the first day the new teacher was there, and she's like, you can't eat in here. And then obviously she explains why she had to, and she said she's still not allowed to eat in here. So obviously me, my girlfriend, my friend girl, and Cole, we didn't like her because she was mean. She didn't know what she was doing. You could tell Hive as well. Like Miss also usually let me scan a few books. This teacher hasn't. She never did. For the 2 months she worked there and I was there, she never let me scan the book. That Miss also used to. And yeah, so I hated her from day one. And obviously so did Alec. So did my friend and girl. Oh yeah, and also there's this boy called Alex in my school, and he was an absolute ass. I can't explain how much of an ass he was. He was such an ass. I wanted to kill him so many times. Because all it was, and what the hell? All it was him just being a real ass to me. And also to my friend girl. He was such an ass to all of us. Like he always used to make fun of like stuff which I'm not gonna say, and I didn't like him because he just took the piss out of everyone. So we tried to ignore him. He was actually in that Princess Trust class. Princess Trust class is basically like disability people. So you can technically say he is disabilitied even though he really didn't act like it. Like he could play football and everything. So he had no problems. He was super lazy. All he wanted to do all the time was just listen to his music and drink tea. I think he just was in the class just so he could get like free tea and all that, which pissed me off because it's like, there's real people here who need this help and you're just taking it up as a joke to get tea and biscuits. And at the same time, he even, like, when we did like mock tests and all that, he had Miss Pounder as his scribe, when easily someone else could have used that scribe. He stole it. He did nothing. All he had to do was tell her what to write, and she would read it to him as well. I had a scribe, which basically means they'll write the answer for you. You just need to tell them what you want to write. But I didn't get a reader, and I can't read right. Yet he can read fine, and yet he gets a reader and a scribe. So it's like, he's just such a dick. So I didn't like him as well because, it's not just that what he's done to me, he's done like loads of stuff to me, and I didn't like it. So it just pissed me off like how much he stole of Miss Pounder's time, and like it wasn't her place. And I do want to go back to my school, just say hi to some of the teachers I did like. And just like, hey, how's it going, or what? Like I want to go see my film tutors, actually. My film was actually the only film that had more than one film tutor. Can I just say, if you use dolphins here, they actually boost you. See how I'm going fast, like, and I turn around, there's like right there. Now watch. Boost. That's the fun part. If you swim in front of the dolphin, they'll actually come across you and like help you. So yeah, I didn't like him. No one ever did. So yeah, basically that. So yeah, that's pretty much all the juicy stories I have for this stream anyway. I don't want to give too many away because I won't have any for the next stream. It has been an hour, including from the last stream. So when I get back to the base, this is going to be it, and I will log off. Last way on the way, we'll do one more. Okay. So, one day, and by the way, I was like that good kid. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Like, I never stormed out of a classroom. I never cheated on a test. I never took advantage of a teacher. Anything. Like, when we had a new teacher, I'd never sat in like a wrong seat. I always sat in my seat. And obviously everyone else just sat in their own seats where they wanted to. Like, they wanted to sit with their friends and all that. So obviously, like, why am I getting further away? Hey, what? So yeah, so one day, I can't remember which class it was, but I stormed out of the classroom because I just got so pissed off with this student. It actually broke into a fight against me and another student. We actually broke into a fight. I threw punches and he dodged him. He threw punches, I dodged them. Then we got teachers coming in here breaking it up, like they grabbed us apart. And obviously we sat outside, like literally 2 feet apart. No one was supervising us or anything, so we could have stormed off again and no one would have noticed. So we stormed off at it. And obviously then I went to go get my bags because I got told to. And then he's told me to come back, and I didn't come back. I went straight to the library, and this is when Miss Allsop was still working there, by the way. So I probably shouldn't say the name because she works at another school. Oh, well, I've said it now anyway. No one's gonna watch these anyway. So yeah, Miss Allsop was there for me. So I came in, she let me sit her down for a bit. She gave me a plate and some stuff to like just decorate this plate with. So I did. So I decorated it and I made a thank you for looking after me plate with some shells and some like stuff on it, which I believe she still has her school, new school. So I enjoyed this. So I made that for her to say thank you for helping me and all that. She listened to me, she gave me solutions, she was so nice. She's that one teacher I would love to stay in contact with through my whole life. I would love to stay in contact with Miss Allsop. She is the one person who actually understood me and liked and actually like took care of me. Unlike other people, like I have a phone. Like I said I want to give you my phone tutor. I still do, but she didn't look after me as well as like Miss Allsop did. Like Miss Allsop actually like gave me drink if I actually needed it. She gave me tablets if I needed it. Obviously she called my mum first and she's like, hey, can you have these tablets? And she said yeah, then obviously she gave me the tablets. And she was so nice. And I can't remember the first time I actually met her. I think I went in the library and I found my friend girl as well. And we just both sat down. And I was like, hey, miss, hey, can I just sit in here? Obviously at first I think it was a bit iffy, like friendship-wise. And it was like, I was that kid who hated to be around people. I wanted to just be and sit on my own. Just like, I don't know why, I just loved to be on my own. It made me feel, made me feel good that I can just sit there and don't have to like talk to anyone. Because I'm that guy who just doesn't like talking. I'm that shy guy. So Cole came from my old school because he actually came in through my primary. So I brought Cole with me, so I always used to sit with Cole. Some days he used to sit with friends he's made, sometimes I just sat on my own. I just random people sat near me. So I listen to them talk. I won't like talk back to them, like especially if they said my name. I just like, and I just turn away and I won't speak to anyone because I have from my old school. I didn't like making friends from my old school because last time I tried to make friends from my old school. There's a kid, I can't remember, I don't know who it was who started it, but they started being such an ass to me, and then it went around the whole school, and the whole school realised, like, oh yeah, this is a kid that everyone bullies. He's that one special kid that everyone just gets to bully. So we did. And, so I got bullied in that school, and I told myself I wasn't going to get bullied in the other one, because I'm hoping no one will realise that I'm the kid who gets bullied. Of course, the person who came from my old school, I think there was like 3 or 2, they spread the word around saying, hey, yeah, there's this kid over here, is like autistic and all that crap, and we bully him in my school. I don't know if like you bully him, if you want to bully him or anything, and obviously they decided, yeah, hell yeah, we love to bully people and all that crap. So we bullied them, so they bullied me. For that whole time, blah blah blah. Miss also looked out for me. So yeah. One more story, because I don't, and this is gonna be the last one. This one's about like a relationship. So basically, we was in P one day, me and my friend Cole, and we were playing squash. And our squash, and if you know what squash is, you basically bash a ball, like a rubber ball, like a small rubber ball, at a wall above the line, and smack it back to your partner, and just keep going until someone drops out. So once we did that, it was like a tall room, and we had this like surveillance railing up top, where we just looked down this play. And me and my friend, we seen this girl called Ella Regan, right? Now, Ella Regan was that girl who I loved to go out with, and my friend loved to go out without her too. So I literally yelled down while she was playing squash, like, hey, would you go out with me or Cole? And she's like, I'd love to go out with both of you. You both seem nice. So I was like, then he's like, no, I didn't say that, even though he did. He's like, that guy just doesn't want to admit like he likes someone. So I said, how about, do you want to go out with me then? And she was like, yeah, like she laughed about it and everything. So I was like, yes, fun. So I had her on social media and everything. And I was like, hey, yo, do you want to come meet at the library and all that? Because obviously that's where I hang out the most. No response. So the next day I'm like, hey, do you want to come meet at the library? Just you and me, and to speak to you about like our relationship and all that. No response. Hey, do you still love me? Yeah, I still love you, she says. So I'm like, alright. That's fine. I come back. Text again, hey, you wanna come meet up? No, I'm good. So then I guess start getting suspicious. I'm like, why wouldn't you wanna come meet up with me? We're dating. The whole point is for you to come meet me. And she's like, So I keep telling myself, like, so then I looked at myself, I was like, does she not even love me then? Is this like a hoax? So obviously I didn't speak to her and she didn't say anything back. So then I went to her and like, asked her out again, as if like I've never asked her out before. She goes, yeah, I go out with you. As if like we've never gone out before. So at that point I'm like, skip, like, why? So I literally just leave it for a bit. And just like, meh, alright. And then at that point I realised that she was just playing with my feelings all the time, so I was like, okay, fuck it then, I'm not gonna bother with her. And like the dumbass like I am, she came to me again and said, you wanna go out? And the dumbass like I am, I said yes. And guess what? It was a joke too. So at that point I'm like, are you being serious? So at that point I get so pissed, I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So I never loved anyone in that school ever again. Never. didn't even touch them. I never spoke to a girl, and if it did, it was only friendship-wise. And there was only one girl in this school that I had a crush on. And that girl, believe it or not, is my friend girl. You know who you are. Actually, shit, I shouldn't have said that. Can I erase that from my live stream? Oh, it's a blooming series too. And I can't delete series F1 because everyone's like, where's he belong at? So, okay, you know what? Scratch that. So anyway, yeah, love fell apart, never loved anyone in school ever again. Then that's when I found my girlfriend on VR. I met her on VR chat. She gave me a Snapchat. We had a few calls. We've had FaceTime calls and all that, so we spoke to people. And yeah, so we're happy together. I'm happy, she's happy. So we rolled with it, we liked each other. And yeah, that's why I went from there. So we just enjoyed it. And now, I know I said one more, but you know what, screw it, we can fit one more in. Because, why not, I have nowhere to be. So we was on a school field trip one day. I think this was like these reward trips we had at the end of every term. We used to be able to go on like a school trip at the end of every year. So I usually just went to Into and all that, but this one time I went Laser Quest because that was the one time they actually had it on. So I loved Laser Quest. Laser Quest is still my favourite game I want to play. So we went to Laser Quest, and I think on the way back it was, I had a girlfriend called Rihanna, and I fell asleep, and the only reason I said it like that is because I got quotations, but you can't see them. I fell asleep whilst holding her hand, and I only said that to see what her reaction would be, and I don't know why, but then like, someone like from the back of us like, hey, do you still want to hold his hand? She's like, and see I can shake her head like that, so then she like, slayed it from underneath me, and then I pretended to be asleep because I don't want it to be awkward, like, oh, and I don't know if she loved me or not. Like, yes, we did kiss, and it was like strange, like, it was always when we got told to. Like, she never did it on her own, like, she always did it when it was like a dare, or someone said, like, if I kiss this person, you have to kiss him. She never did it on her own, so we did it from there. So anyway, I broke up with her because apparently we actually went to the Christmas market once and I got her all this stuff for Christmas. And she decided to draw on it and destroy it. And I spent a good 16 quid on her. So I broke up with her the next day saying like, no Rihanna, I don't want to go out with you because you destroyed stuff I gave you. You never talk or anything. And there was one particular thing that she did that really pissed me off. But that's a story for another day. Let's just say it involved something that she planned and then she decided to go tell the teacher about it on me. And I got in trouble for it. Well, I didn't really. I managed to get out of it. But she set me up, basically. So I dumped her. But yeah, that's the end of the stream, guys. Episode 1 for the series, and it went wrong. Usually, if I just went in here, I wouldn't talk about this crap, like my life and all that like that. But then again, I really think it makes more of an interesting video than just talking about, okay, so we're gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna play some here. So I think it's a bit more interesting. So I did that. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did that wrong. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh. Boom. Wait a minute. I did this wrong. No, I did it wrong. Do it like that. And if I had one more, I could have just made a little hut. See, this would be like where I'm gonna like store my horse and all that crap. But anyway, guys, episode 1, I found some gold emeralds, gold helmet, some nice shiny boots, some Air Max Pros. And yeah, so that's today's video. Sorry it's been a bit of a rant, but I think it's just more interesting. So if you guys did enjoy the whole ranting of my life, leave it down in the comment and I will do it in every episode as long as I have some juicy stuff. I mean, my memory's a bit shit, so I probably won't remember it. Oh, by the way, this is not a family friendly stream anymore. This is really not. I've said the F word about 5 times in this video, so it's not family friendly stream like it was planned to. So Cheese will know that, and I will tell him next time I get a chance to. I mean, most likely he'll rewatch this anyway, so he'll realize when I start swearing a bit still. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching, and I guess I will see you dudes in the next episode. Goodbye. Now the awkward silence moment where I have to literally go into my accessibility and press on broadcast settings and